Hey guys, you know what time it is? It is SICKO time. So we wouldn't have a show without our host.
Tigah. Tigah. Bird. Birdie.
Hold on, Robin. Tight. I'll ease you back up to the ledge.
Sick!
Still my where's Comic Joel? Oops.
How dare you? How dare you leave me?
Oh man, it's like doing the wavy thing. It's
It was doing better before, and now all of a sudden it's messed up. But I kind of have to not do the green screen anyways, though, right? Because you can't see the comics.
Well, you can. It's like your things. It's not your background's not tight. There's some creases.
It was working better before. I think it's just the camera. See, now it's a little better.
Yeah.
Still a little. This corner here is a little messed up, but
Yeah.
the movie magic is gone. People can see the messed up green screen.
Well, welcome everybody to the sickness.
How are you doing, Comic Bill?
You know how I'm doing.
Oh, I know.
I must complete, and I can't. I might have to put my rant hat on in a little bit.
No rants.
Yeah, a little bit. That's the only way I can get rid of it. You know, that's why I wanted to figure out to complete. But so I'm going to start off with King in Black, dude. So
Did you
anyway,
end up getting a chance to read it or not?
yeah, I read it. So I can't tell if at the end, so Thor comes, right? And Dylan's using his powers, everything, and Noel really whoops Thor's ass, basically. He uses the all black too, and he stabs Thor in it. Spoiler. But I can't tell at the end. It says they're calling for Silver Surfer Black's coming. But I don't think he's coming. I think he's going to look for the Lord of Light right now. If people read it, that's what it says. People are saying It says there's another, an opposite of Noel, a god of light, the source of Dylan's power. But while Noel's dome still stands, it cannot break through. But I can't. Oh, I guess, yeah, he's coming through. And I'm on my way. So he's on his way, Silver Surfer Black. I wonder if it's that new Galactus, the positive one. I don't know. Anyway, so I got one of those, regular. I got a spoiler variant, another spoiler variant, the Spooge Hammer. I love this cover. Did you get a Spooge Hammer, Joel?
No. We took them all.
There was a bunch.
No, I'm kidding. But I did pick out like the nicest copy of the spoiler cover, and then you took it.
What? I didn't take it. And then I got the 1 in 50, which is really cool. I don't even remember seeing it.
Yeah, it is cool.
It's interesting. It's Captain Marvel, which makes me curious.
Yeah, she doesn't appear in the comic, huh?
I still think we're going to see Thanos, but I don't know.
I got a few from last week that were in my box this time. The Witcher from last week. Issue 2. This was cover A. I think last time I got cover B. And then this was from last week, Return of the Valkyries. This is the Phil Noto cover. And this was that special Essentia. I think was this Ben Oliver? Somebody.
That's definitely Ben Oliver.
Yeah, those are the ones I picked up from last week.
So I do have an announcement for another prize for the 10,000 sub contest I picked up today from Chin Potter. This is really cool. You ready?
Oh yeah, I didn't get to see this.
So, Chin Potter, you guys know him. He gave me a signed foil print of the book he did the art for, 30 Days of Night.
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah, this is cooler, Joel. And the original.
Dang, he gave you the original?
Yep. So this is going to be a prize. The original piece of art and a signed foil print that's extremely limited. So this will be part of the subscriber contest that's coming soon. I'm still getting more and more stuff from people, and it's just not going to stop. So that goes over here with the stack of prizes. Pretty cool, huh, Common Joel?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Comic Joel. Let me get some bags and boards really fast.
This was from this week, Abbott, 1973. I'm not sure if I'm going to read this. The art looks pretty good inside. The story didn't sound that interesting to me. I picked it up because it's the number one, but we'll see.
So, well, you know what? Fuck it.
You just take that one.
Hat's coming off, dude. It's rant.
Don't put the rant hat on. Oh shit, the rant hat's coming.
I can't help it, dude. I've got a rant. I got a rant for a minute.
This seems to be the cover that everybody's trying to get right now for the Black Cat.
So I was talking to Chin. There's more keys in there than people think. So it could
In
be
the Black Cat?
Yeah, it could be really good spec.
Yeah, I was going to pick up the Dane cover, but I completely forgot about it at the last minute. So that's up.
Okay. So. Okay. So everyone knows I had an auction this weekend. I haven't had an auction in a long time. Okay.
It's been months and months and months.
Yeah. And we know, I've had issues with other auctions on YouTube, and that's okay. That's all I've done and over with, I think. Well, they've had issues with me, but that's all done. Okay. We're done with all that. So, I might have gotten some away with some other people's auctions, but it's YouTube. There's a billion people on YouTube. Okay. So, anyway, I heard something today and it made me sad, dude. It made me sad. So I was also streaming on Facebook at the same time. There were 2 people on Facebook and 150 people on YouTube. Okay. I heard rumor that one of the stores in the area was upset with me for doing an auction on Facebook. Or even doing an auction again. And that really upset me because besides one store, I'm pretty much sure I'm friends with all the other stores. And I know it wasn't that one store. And it hurts my feelings a little bit. First of all, I'm not exactly which store it is, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is. And I can't believe it. Supported the store and, even help them start their stuff. I was doing auctions on Facebook 2.5 years ago. So.
Yeah, but you can't really say that was a Facebook auction you just did because it was all YouTube.
Well, it was on Facebook too. But there was only 2 people.
Yeah, but you said there was like 2 people from Facebook.
There was exactly 2 people. And it was probably this person that was upset with me. So I don't know what to say except it bothers me. I'm not mad at them. I don't understand it. Like, I haven't had an auction forever, and I've got heat again just for doing an auction now from a comic book store. And it's like no one was watching on Facebook anyway. And if there's Oh, that's weird. It looks like you're simply through nothing. Look, I don't understand. And like, do you not understand that it took me 2.5 years to build this YouTube channel? I spent every day building this. These are my audience. Like, I don't understand. Like,
I think they're just here for me, though.
well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I haven't had auction in so long, and I don't know what they were upset about. I just don't understand. And it's just hurt my feeling because I think I know what store it is, and I really like that store.
Comic Bill, don't have your feelings hurt. Everybody loves you.
Like, I've done things and helped that store multiple times. And I just don't know. I hopefully they'll reach out to me. But it's bothering me. It's freaking bothering me. I get it, Maddie and Daddy. But this is personal a little bit, and I'm not angry. It's personal because I care about these other people. You know what I mean? Like, I gave people hell of a deals that auction. Look, I was selling runs. Everything was $3 a book, and I started the auction, $3 a book. I wasn't tripling the price. I mean, say I bought a $6 book. You know, I sold a set of Amazing Spider-Man 1 through 20 and 25 through 50, $3 a book. There's $6, $7 books in there. There's keys. You know, it is what it is. I don't get it. I wasn't hurting anybody.
Some people don't like to see other people succeed.
I know, and that's what YNC's saying too. But what the problem here is, Joel, is that the store that I think it is, I'm almost 100% sure, I really love those guys. Like, I care about them. And I thought they cared about me. Maybe I haven't been able to go there because COVID, and I only go to one store once a week. I go to that store because they have good back issues, and I get 20% off. You can't blame me for doing that if you're upset that I don't go. I don't know what the reason is, but it really hurt my feelings. So I probably won't do I won't link my auctions to Facebook anymore because it's stupid. Like, why do I do it anyway? Only 2 people watch. When I was doing it before, I was banned on YouTube. That's when I first started. Do you remember that, Joel?
Yeah.
I got banned on YouTube for 3 months, so I built an audience on Facebook. And I had 50 to 100 people in there. And then when I got back to YouTube, I brought them here, right? So I'm just not going to do it on Facebook anymore because apparently I'm not allowed to, even though I was one of the first to do it. Before these other stores in my area, I was the first. So I don't know. I hope it's not true. But I don't know. It really hurts my feelings, man. It really hurts my feelings because I love these people.
Comic Bill, you're too sensitive. You gotta.
I am. That's my problem. And maybe people I'm done with my rant. Maybe that's always been my flaw. When someone says something negative, I can't take it because I put so much into this damn thing. Like, look, if you're gonna complain about my success, then be success. Put in the work. Look, for 4 days I didn't sleep. 2 days of auctions. I packed for an entire day. I printed. I got everything correct for another entire day. Then I went and I videoed 3 videos yesterday, all day long, working on my channel, all day, just to go to sleep and wake up to go with you to the comic store, just to haul ass to get back here to do this show, right? And then I might have to leave again to go get this scanned because nowhere can do a good scan of this to make it a comic book cover. And then I have to come back and do a live show with Comics Elite. I don't have freaking time. I do everything I can. I put everything I can into this channel.
Do you need a hug, Comic Bill?
Yeah, I need a pee-pee touch.
Oh, no. Rescinding my hug offer.
You need to touch it.
No.
Okay. So I'm done with that. So I hope it's not true. I hope they're not upset. I heard it and I know it's real. and I don't get it. I don't get it. It hurts. If it was
Is Dash on Facebook? That's hilarious.
yeah, Dash is the only guy on Facebook. But there's 4 people on Facebook. So I don't know. If there's a problem, please reach out to me. I hate hearing it from other people. And then I don't want to call the store and say, hey, did this happen? But I can tell you right now, it hurts. That it hurts because friends, when friends say stuff, it's like, wow, I didn't do an auction for at least 4 months. Right? And all I was doing was helping me get space and helping other people build a collection. It's so crazy. So I can't win, Joel. I can't do it on YouTube and I can't do it on Facebook. I can't win, dude, even if there's 2 people.
It's okay, Comic Bill. Not everybody's gonna like you like they like me.
That's true.
Do you remember? It was early too. Like one of the first times I was actually on here. We did that review on Captain Marvel. Man, we got so much hate. It was unbelievable. Like the comment section was just nothing but just hate comments. Most of them were actually pretty funny, but
we got shit on for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but you have to ignore the haters, and I only pay attention to the people that actually like me, which maybe aren't many, but other than Dash, I know Dash really likes me. So.
By me, here's a question. By me not asking them what's going on, is that me being passive aggressive? If I just let it go, I had to talk about it. I always talk about things. If I don't say anything and just let it go, is that me being passive aggressive? I don't know exactly what that means. I'm asking.
Not really.
Okay. So you guys, just so you know, our friend Dash, okay, he's on Facebook. No one on YouTube can see his comments, so I'm gonna go ahead and highlight his comments because he's on Facebook instead of just going to YouTube and chatting with the rest of us. He's on Facebook chatting. So I'll let you know. Yeah, guys, Dash is chatting on Facebook. Dash is a friend of the family over here on Economics and Commerce. Okay, there you go, Dash. Okay. Kid Collector, no. You need to do your no. We will we will support you, kid, but you need to do your schoolwork. Man Bear Pig saying something. I don't know what he's saying there.
That's a cool little picture he's got there. What is that? It almost looks like a claymation.
Jason,
yeah.
Man Bear Pig's pissed. Okay, so let me show a couple more books.
I'm pissed. Where's Kim? Kim, I don't see your name in there.
She's probably at work.
Did you grab that the Virgin cover of that?
This is what I think about people complaining about my auction. You ready? Really? Come on. This cover's the best. No, these are the 2 that I got.
Oh, there was the Virgin cover of that Gung Ho, and I almost picked it up, and then I didn't.
That's a damn good cover. Anyway. I got hurt, dude. If it was a store that was an asshole, I wouldn't care, but
this is Future State Batman. I thought the first issue was very boring, but we'll see about the second one. It has Gotham City Sirens and Batgirl in it. And then this is the you can't even see it. You can kind of see it, but everything's see-through. But yeah, the Batman without the mask on.
Okay. So this is funny, all right, Joe? So I got Abbott, right? And then, okay, so here's the thing. I had my auction, right? And I sold American Ronin 1 through 3, right? I just bought number 4. I don't have 1 through 3 anymore. I think I might have 2, but I think I only collected 1 of each. So now I have number 4. Anybody, whoever bought American Ronin, it might have been Craig. I have number 4 if you need it. Put it in your box. I'll put it in your box, Craig. And I got bite-sized. Number 2. I'm collecting this run right now, so when it's over, we'll have another auction. Not on Facebook.
Had to pick up the Jen Bartel cover, Mortal Wonder Woman.
Jesus, Joel.
It's kind of cool though. The Swiss cheese look for everything.
It is cool. Okay, so I'm pretty excited about this. I got I Breathe the Body. And I got
I looked through it and I didn't pick it up.
I got the variant.
Cool. You got the variant?
Yeah, I got
a
the
1 in 20 or something.
1 in 15. I wanted this variant a lot. Be careful, Craig, driving. You guys, there's a new president in town, so life moves on. Life is still going, so we're all here still. Everything's good. Aliens didn't come out of the sky. I was concerned.
I was disappointed. I wanted them to release the aliens.
Release the Kraken.
Pretty risque cover for Scumbag.
Dude, it's so good. They're killing. Those covers are incredible, right?
Yeah, the covers are really good. I'm on this series, been reading it. It's pretty good. I like the first couple of issues more. The third issue and now the fourth, they're getting into. It's trying to be a little too of the times, and it's getting a little political, and it's exaggerated. But I wish they'd go a little different direction. But it's still interesting. It's funny.
Craig's so funny. Okay, I got Rain Like Hammers. I didn't really want to buy this, but I figured no one else would get it. So
yeah, I flipped through it. I didn't care for the art inside. I don't know. It didn't.
You know what's really upsetting, Joel? I wanted. Okay, so I got the McFarlane, right? Philadelphia, but I wanted the other covers and they were gone.
Yeah, I wanted the Sienkiewicz cover.
Oh God, it was so good. I wanted all three. But
the cover A was really good too.
Yeah, it was Jason Alexander. He does Spawn.
Yeah.
And that
cover's not bad, but it just
look, you guys. I know everyone loves McFarlane, right? I know everyone loves McFarlane, and I do too, and I bought it. But the Sienkiewicz and the other cover were probably better.
Yeah,
but still. So.
Batman, Catwoman. I think this was just cover A.
That's a damn good cover too, dude. Check out Catwoman.
Yeah, it's Clay Mann is doing the covers. He's doing the interior art too. But I really liked the Jim Lee cover. Was not bad either.
But look at that Catwoman ass and body, incredible. And of course, I got this variant. I skipped the third variant, but I got this.
That's the Jim Lee cover.
Yeah, I didn't really like the third one that much, but these two.
Travis Charest. He did the first issue too, but yeah, I don't think I picked that up.
But that Catwoman though, look at that body. That's fire art, guys. Look, she's almost getting ready to give him a pee-pee touch or something. I would like him to do a Catwoman. Okay, this one kind of slipped in. Oh, go ahead.
This is Daredevil 25 second print.
I almost got the variant ratio of that, but there was a giant color breaking spine tick on the back. I had to give it back.
What was the ratio variant? Was it like
1 in 25?
No, I mean like what was the cover? Was it that?
It was like 50 characters, like a design cover.
Oh, the design cover, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this was in my box.
That's what she said.
Symbiote Spider-Man Mystery.
Oh, that's cool. I would have picked that up had I seen. They didn't have any more of those.
A second printing, and then let me do 2 more so I can start doing it. I also got the Daredevil. I pre-ordered a shitload of these, but I like to support my store, so I'll at least get one. And Return of the Valkyries, Phil Noto.
Copycat.
Skull's Fire. I don't know where the other cover was. Okay, go ahead, Joel.
I think you already had these ones, but mine are like Swiss cheese, so it's cooler.
No, that's what
King in Black. And the spoiler cover. This is Red Sonja Price of Blood.
I didn't even get it. Can you believe it?
What? You missed it? They had a bunch on the table.
I saw it, but I was like trying to make up.
This was the Sudum cover. You know what, though? Somehow I accidentally completely screwed up and bought two of the Linsner covers. So, Bill, if you want one, I don't need 2 copies of it.
No, but it's fire. Oh my god, you guys! I filmed previews video for February 3rd, right? You can't. It's not out. It'll be out Saturday. There are so many good books and covers. It was ridiculous. I have a surprise for you guys. Now, yeah, but the top 10 will be a good video with bonus books. But I did my top 3 as well. You're not going to see till February 1st, right? But I did my quick top 3, and then I did it all because there were so many good books. I did an alternate universe top 3. It's so funny. I just kind of lost my mind, and it's alternate universe top 3, but it's actually top 4. What up, Jem? It's good to see you coming in here, man. I like seeing you in here every once in a while. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm going to reach out to you, bro, for some help soon. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I've been built. You know how you had your 100,000 and we did that video? I've been building stuff from, I don't know if he's still here, but I've been building stuff from artists who are sending me a bunch of work from all over the place in comic book stores and stuff like that. Once I get everything in, I'm going to announce a 10,000 sub contest, and I'm hoping you might be able to help me out with that. But we're not there yet. Plus, I want to know, if you're still watching, what that randomizer you used was. Because it like took the whole YouTube video and randomized the comments. And that was really cool. So if you can, I would really appreciate if you would Instagram me whatever that randomizer you used was. I've never seen it before, but that's a perfect randomizer for something like that. But yeah, again, it's good to see you hopping in. And I liked your I didn't have time, I didn't watch all your vision thing, but your thumbnail is fire. I like what you're doing now. It seems like you're screwing around a little bit and having a little bit more. You always had fun, but it seems like you're having more fun now. Is something that I always try to achieve. Like at the beginning of your videos, like you did the one where it was all the sayings, like all the things collectors would say. That shit was funny. And the intros that you're doing now with little things, I love that type of shit. That's my style. And I'm sure it's going to help you have a lot more fun with the channel because I know you know way better than me and you have way more subs, but shit can get boring and having a little fun is great. So I'm really enjoying what you're doing over there right now.
It's never boring when I'm here, Comicville.
You know what we should do? We should get you. You're going to lose, Joel, but we should get you should get you and Jem on a live feed together of versus collection video where we go to your house like live and you can show all your sideshows and everything. Like we'll do your aliens and all that and see if he's got them. Because I bet he doesn't.
He posted his video that shows his whole house with all of his collectibles.
I know, but no one's really seen yours. And you're kind of
all of my stuff's just alien stuff.
You're a
Alien
hidden
Witcher. That's all I got.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Jem. I appreciate it a lot. So that would be interesting though. Okay, so really quick, so here's the anti-venom suit for Black Cat. Now, I haven't read it yet because I just got home. But apparently she steals something that's very important or something. Oh, also she turns into yeah, Jem, it's fun. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. You're learning the ropes about, well, we're all learning. I'm not saying I'm behind you, of course, but there's a secret. And the secret is to grab someone at the beginning and keep them there and then keep them jumping around to different videos. Still trying to perfect that because, you know. So, but she turns into an Asgardian whatever at the end.
Black Cat does?
Yeah.
Huh.
So anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to say something else. You know, I did a poll, right? I did a poll where I polled everyone, what do you watch? Save money, make money, entertainment, right? It's overwhelmingly entertainment. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, this channel is supposed to help. Like I'm trying to save people money and give them information and break news and help them save money and make money if they want to or whatever. And just the natural whatever, people are entertained by my stupid face or something. It's overwhelming. So one person said, well, I guess I'm going to have to watch.
I'm entertained by your stupid face, Bill.
If you say something worthy of King, I'll put you up there. So, what I thought was funny was one person commented, well, shit, now you're going to shift everything to entertainment and I'm not going to save any money anymore. But that's not true. I'm not stopping what I'm doing. I'll keep doing. I enjoy researching. I enjoy doing all the work for you. I really do. And I enjoy sharing what I like. And those videos, even though I don't need to record it and be like, I like this, I can just like it, but show you an excitement of, you can see the boring shit where I'm like talking for an hour and I'm not interested. But when something very interesting comes up spec-wise or a hot cover, you can see that I like it. You know what I mean? And I want to share that with you guys. That's you're watching my life, basically. Honestly, you are, because the rest of my life is boring as hell.
Yeah,
because
I watch all the boring parts of your life. I need to start watching your channel more so I can see what's exciting about your life. All I get to see is the boring stuff.
Because when I'm off air, I'm working.
You have the most exciting life. I'm so jealous of your life.
Yeah, it's so boring, dude. But it's gonna get super exciting soon. I'm really telling you. Okay, I bagged up some more. Let's show some more really fast before Joel. So I pre-ordered a lot of these, but this is like by far one of the dopest covers.
Yeah, did you get the Dane cover? I meant to go back and pick it up because there was one left on the table and I completely forgot.
And I got that one. Real Rude 6 got COVID. Are you okay? So yeah, Coco, this is true. This is true. So I'm playing the game. The difference between all the rest of the top 10 videos and mine is mine's a week early and mine's right. And you don't have to wait 2 weeks to find out what was hot. They're my picks, though. Next Batman. And then I got this variant. Dude, this is ridiculous. $9.
Yeah, I mean, they know what they're doing. They, put Batman on there without the mask for the first time, and that's ridiculous. Like, what was that? That was even more expensive?
Same.
Are you sure? Wasn't $1 more for that cover?
They're both $9.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, who's buying that cover C? I bet that's going to be the hardest one to find.
So Richard is commenting right now about what I posted earlier on Facebook. Okay. So like I said, I did the February 3rd videos. I've already done them all, right? I just can't do anything yet because I have to do giveaways in 2 of them. So I have to wait till the last day and film the giveaways and then add it.
You're talking about a specific book called The Encoded?
Yeah. So I'm going to show.
Oh.
So look, in an alternate universe, this is my top #1. Devil's Due, the Encoded #1 variant cover. Now it says art subject to change, but dude, if they change that, that's the biggest mistake of their life. That is one of the best covers I've seen in a long time. So if you guys can pre-order, you can't really pre-order, but you can call your store and say the Encoded #1's a good one too. Okay. But you can call your store and say, look, Encoded #1 variant. It's awesome. I just showed it on Facebook and Instagram because I loved it. And I love it. Let's see. I have minor symptoms but tested positive. Okay, but be careful. I also got Maestro and the Scotty Young. Well, the future states are going to be over real quick. I mean, they're almost all over. You have more books to show while I bag, Joel? Or?
Yeah, so I'm down to the alien variants, and then I have that one key. But
Okay.
so this one you guys already saw, the Black Cat alien cover. I'm not a big fan of Peach Momoko, but this is one of her better pieces. I think a little more detailed. Paint is a little more interesting. I mean, if you look at the alien eggs,
yeah, I like her in the alien. Yeah, it's a good piece. So was her Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I mean, it actually kind of doesn't even look like Peach Momoko, really. But,
yeah, it does.
So there's that one.
So, real quick, Jem says Maestro was good. I haven't been able to read it yet, Jem. I know you do your reviews, which is a great addition to your channel. If you guys want to watch some decent comic book reviews, you can check out Jem Mint's reviews. They're pretty good. I try not to watch because I want to read them first. But, yeah, I'm a cover buyer too. But yeah, I heard it's good, and I can't wait to read it. The Maestro, I don't know if Jem saw this, but look at this. If you're a cover buyer, this is the cover, dude. Encoded #1 variant. God, that's so good. It makes me horny. Like it makes me want to be like a cartoon. Does it make you want to be a cartoon, Joel? Okay, keep going.
I want to live in the real world, Bill.
Dude, I want Jessica Rabbit. I don't want to live in the real world. I want Jessica Rabbit.
This is the X-Force alien cover. I don't know. Sure? There's a lot going on. I'm not digging that one very much. It's interesting to see all those characters, Colossus fighting an alien and stuff, but 3 out of 10.
I think it's Herrera. I think the cover's Herrera. If you guys are questioning, I believe it's Herrera. Dude, that looks crazy.
Yeah. Well, you're getting to see just the art, and the background's gone. This is the Avengers, Alien versus Black Panther. This one's actually a pretty cool piece. I like that they just focused on the one thing. Give that a 7 out of 10. Then we've got Iron Fist versus Alien. Swiss cheese edition. This one, and of course, because of the stupid green screen, it makes it more difficult to see, but there's just too much shit going on. It's kind of all over the place. Colors are too much. It's just too much. I don't care for that one. 2 out of 10.
He's a cover A guy. My bad.
Yeah.
He's not a cover buyer. He's a cover A guy. That's
cool. These are all the variant covers, but I'm only getting them because I picked up every single alien variant cover that they're doing. This was the King in Black alien. That's a nice piece of art. It's not anything. I mean, it's very similar to all the other action pieces they've done, but that's still pretty decent. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. And that was all the alien ones that came out this week. More next week.
Yes, I've seen Cool World.
Cool World was not very good.
Don't listen to Joel. Let's see. I think that somebody taught Jem. He had an old timer, and it's good to learn from old timers that cover A always. You always want cover A, but I got to tell you.
It's just the green screen. You can't really do a green screen and show comics at the same time.
There's a cover B. You can't get this unless you're a cover B. So, some of those covers, man, can't pass on. I'm a whatever cover is better. Okay, so here's my rest of them. Shazam.
No more Tiger.
Now you take the Tiger off. Now it's the perfect time to have Tiger on.
Well, Coco was telling me he didn't like it.
Don't listen to Coco. And here's a Perel. That cover's fire, dude. There you go.
Chilling at my fake place.
Your house is better than that. Okay, so in this case, Wonder Woman cover A by Bartel is a key to me because it's her first interior work and a cover. I know there were some cool variants or whatever, but this is the cover you want for that for sure. Cover A. Got 2 of those. Why did I get 2? I don't know. I pre-ordered a shitload. and Peach Momoko.
Oh, you Peach Momoko fan.
That's a good cover, though.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, are you kidding me? That cover's terrible.
I don't know. I wonder if it's the hair. I like hair. Nightwing, number 1. I like really good flowing hair. That gets me. And the variant. Oh, by the way. So, Lady Death. Remember the Kendrick Lim cover? Blasphemy? Where she's laying there and she's super. It's one of the best from the Kickstarter. Yeah. That's available February 3rd at your store. You guys can go to Coffin Comics online and pre-order directly from them Econ 5. It's there, though, and it's, cover price, Joel. It's crazy. But it's not this special one, Okay, so Catwoman. This is a big... I was specking on her crew of kitty litter. Right? Something was wrong with, all these covers. But apparently her outfit does some cool shit. I gotta read it, but it looks like a symbiote suit. Bruce is tied up. I don't know, I really liked cover A. But of course,
I'm you mean for my day job? I'm a professional film critic.
He's unemployed, is what he's saying.
This is a fake house behind me, by the way. That's just a green screen.
That's right. You should take a picture of your house, right? In your house with all your stuff and make it your thing. You know what I mean?
Look like I'm in my regular house.
Yeah. Then I got Superman World of War. Both these covers are good. And that's it. Oh, yeah, and I got these in the mail if you guys didn't see my video. I got one with a spine tick on the back for $100 if you want it. Shipped. I don't care whoever it is.
Okay, I've got my 1 key left. Did you pick up any keys today or no?
No, I forgot.
Okay. I'll show you up. This is
okay.
Betty number 8.
Turn off the green screen for a minute.
God,
Do you have the other one? Do you have the other one nearby?
It's maybe. I'll see if it's sitting right here.
So the one you got,
so
I got
for Christmas, you got me. You got me Veronica number something, but it was the others.
Yeah, so that's the matcher. Those are pretty hard to get, man.
Yeah, shout out to Greg's Comics for
got you both.
That. And maybe Comic Bill. Were you involved at all in?
Oh, I told him to always look for those for you.
Yeah, that's Howard and Eric are over there at Greg Comics.
Jeremiah has a good question for you, Joe.
Let's see. How do you monetize being a film critic? So, I mean, if you are, you have to become, I guess, you have to do it enough. You have to have enough of a catalog or be prominent enough in that
you
field.
have a site.
Yeah. It's gonewiththetwins.com. So I do movie reviews with my brother, and that's kind of our gimmick, is that we're twin film critics. But yeah, we've been doing it for 10 years or something. It's been a while. So we have quite a catalog of stuff there.
So Joel was super rich. Him and his brother used to be head critics at Yahoo, right?
Yeah, we used to be on the homepage of Yahoo all the time. We were kind of, I don't know if we were their top critics, but we were definitely definitely one of the bigger names on there at the time, but Yahoo's
So,
not a thing really anymore. They had
like,
a big.
you would go to Comic-Con and interview all the people, and you're
Yeah, we
pretty
did that for
well.
for our site though. Like our site was big enough that SDCC and San Diego Comic-Con, they allowed us to be press. So we went there and interviewed all the whatever movie stars or directors and actors and writers and whatever. And so, yeah, so we did that for, I think we went to Comic-Con like 8 years in a row or something. But they don't actually really give press a whole lot of incentive or extra. You go there for free, but you still have to pay for the hotel and food and all that. So it's like still really expensive to go to San Diego Comic-Con, even if you get in the door for free. But beyond that, they didn't really. There was no like, oh, press, you get to come, get in the building early, or you get to do, it wasn't really like that. So there wasn't like a huge benefit to doing it that way. But
So real quick, Matthew Marlin, his twin was on the show for quite some time. If you check out our movie reviews, they go back quite a while. Actually, my biggest views video ever is 174,000 views, and that was when we.
Yeah, I guess that is funny. I guess if you didn't know I was a twin, but yeah, like
you can see his brother.
Ebert and Roper. Those were probably the most famous film critics of all time. We were never at that level. But.
He wants to know how you got your money.
Well, yeah. So being a film critic doesn't pay that well, but I've always been really good at saving money, but I got lucky during the 2008 housing market crash. I didn't even really know what I was doing, but I started investing in real estate at that time. So that really helped because everything was at rock bottom.
How many homes do you own now? 3 or 4?
Comic Bill, are you trying to reveal all my personal finances and stuff?
So basically, he did well. He has rental homes. He has a site. He has a side business, and they're smart with their money. That's the answer to all that.
No, but I like that I look like a doctor. That's nice.
Go to GoneWithTheTwins.com though, guys, and check out his site. They have an incredible. Let's just get an idea. Movie reviews, right? Can you see it, Joel?
Mm-hmm.
So they can go there. Roadwire. I'm upset because they gave Conan such a shitty review, but Mad Max, right?
Anytime you see the score,
you gave
and you
Mad
don't like the
Max.
score,
I love Mad Max, but you gave it a 9 out of 10, and I love it. But you gave Conan a piece of shit.
Okay, but anytime you see a score that you don't like, that's my brother that did that score.
Bullshit.
The score. No, I swear. For Conan, it was him.
So they do a whole written review, and they're very, very good at. They're very good writers. Actually, you're an artist too, but you never draw.
Yeah, I used to be an artist. I
That's
can't really say I am anymore.
You have an option. I mean, I could help you, Joel, but you. Best movie ever. Best movie ever.
Yeah. Well, so it kind of depends on who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to somebody who's really
you're talking to him.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, when I talk to people about movies, if they're not like a fellow critic or if they're not a huge movie buff, I usually don't say I don't go.
What's your favorite movie, Joel? What's your number one?
It's Seven Samurai.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one, Joel.
Well, but I mean, I've talked to so many people that you say that and they've never even heard of it. I sometimes say The Apartment. I like that movie, but that's another one. Nobody's ever seen it or heard of it.
With that little like roach.
What? It's a Jack Lemmon movie. Oh. Billy Wilder directed it. I
have so many favorite movies. It's really hard. I don't know. Scarface is there for sure. I mean, it's in there. I don't know why. I really appreciate that movie.
I also say City Lights, but my brother ended up anytime anybody asks him, he always says City Lights. So now I can't really say that one anymore. I
like Kill Bill 1 and 2 put together.
Yeah, but that's not. It was never released like that in.
But it's a 2-part.
Now you got to pick one or the other.
Joe's Apartment. That's what La Cruz is.
Yeah, no, The Apartment. Stars
What's
Jack
that,
Lemmon.
what's that movie? Let's see how good you are, Joel. Because I've seen a lot of movies, and sometimes I tell you a movie, you're like, I never seen it. I'm like, what? But there's a movie with the guy that died that was in Aliens. The guy that, what's the guy's name that was in Aliens that died?
Alien 1 or Alien 2? What are you talking? Alien?
Alien.
Bill Paxton?
Yeah, Bill Paxton. So he was in a movie which is really weird, dude, and twisted. And there's like midgets and like sex with really fat women, like 500-pound women, and it's super twisted. And he's in it.
Is it an 80s movie?
Probably. If you haven't seen that movie, Joel, you need to watch it.
What's it called?
I'm asking you because I don't remember. It's so twisted, though. I have to see it again because when I watch it, let me look it up.
I've seen a lot of his movies.
Somewhere Under the Rainbow. No, but I've seen that too. That's very good. Bill Paxton.
Is that the one with Carrie Fisher and all of the little people from Wizard of Oz? No, that's called Under the Rainbow, right?
I don't know. I'm looking at his movies right now. It was such a weird movie. They're going to show all his bigger movies, right? But
ooh, James Miller. That guy knows his movies, maybe, if he's talking about Rashomon. Yeah, so Kurosawa, I love all of Kurosawa stuff. However, I think Rashomon is, most people think that's one of his best, but I think that's a little overrated. It's one of the ones I didn't care for as much. I thought Yojimbo and Sanjuro were better. That it's just I think a lot of the other hit. I mean, if you've seen Hidden Fortress, that one that's probably right there under Seven Samurai for me. But yeah, Rashomon ranks much lower. Ron, have you seen Ron? That one's fantastic too. High and Low. Yeah, he's got a lot of really good ones. I haven't even seen all of his stuff, but yeah, he's one of my favorite directors for sure. He's done, I don't know, 40, 50 movies, so maybe even more than that. But yeah, if people don't know what Hidden Fortress is, it's actually the movie that George Lucas took the idea to make Star Wars. It has the same plot. And he used that concept of taking the two lowliest characters and, kind of revealing the movie through their eyes. So in Star Wars, it's R2-D2 and C-3PO. In Hidden Fortress, it's the two kind of like lowly beggar type people.
It says, Real says, is there porn critics?
There probably is. I think in our
you want to make money
in our 10 years of reviewing films, I think only once did we ever get sent like a studio, like a porno from the studios. It was some, I don't even remember. It was like a ghost story, but it was actually like a porno.
Young Frankenstein, one of my favorites, dude.
Freaks is in the classic Freaks. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe that
man, that's a dark movie with that ending. I think he might have had multiple endings because that original ending was too dark. But
you had multiple
multiple Freaks. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a classic. If you're talking about the classic, the Circus Freaks.
Do you guys know I love it?
Oh no, Coco! You haven't seen enough zombie movies if you think that's the best zombie movie.
I want to find that movie, dude. Joel, you have to see it.
There was a fantastic zombie movie from last year. Trying to think of what it was called now.
Is it the?
It's
I still haven't seen the one that won the award that you really liked. It was an international movie. Was it Japanese or Chinese?
Yeah, there was a Japanese zombie movie. Let me see if I can figure out what it was.
Your face is frozen. Oh, there you go.
It was a can't even remember the name of it now. But it was a kind of a horror comedy, and it's a group of documentary, well, not documentary, but like it's a guy is hired to like make a zombie movie, and so they go to this abandoned like water factory out in the middle of nowhere, and they're filming this fake zombie movie, and then they get attacked by real zombies. So it's a really clever, really funny. You get to see the story from like 3 different perspectives, and it slowly reveals what's actually going on. It's fantastic. It was a Japanese, pretty sure it was Japanese movie from last year. No, it's not it wasn't a serious horror movie. It was a comedy. Oh, it's called One Cut of the Dead. That's what it was.
All right, so here's the deal.
Yeah, if you're into zombie movies, One Cut of the Dead.
Tell me the first person in the chat on my end that says the name of Tony Montana's love interest in the movie wins. Not the actress name.
Cocaine.
Her name. And you can't play, Joel.
Cocaine.
Wins a prize. Just a fun little giveaway. The Dark Backward. The Dark Backward. Joel, look it up.
I've never heard of that before.
Look it up, dude. So Michelle Pfeiffer is correct, but it's wrong. I asked for the name. So Real Rude Six was first. Alvita. So Real Rude Six, and he is sick right now. Real Rude Sick. I just sent you something, didn't I? So Real Rude Sick, I'm gonna send you these just for fun. Damn, I'm surprised kid knew that. These are the small mini books, 2 little ones. You get the Year's Best Comic Stories and the Year's Best Comic Stories. You can put them above your toilet, and when you're taking a dump, you read it like a little TV guide. Kid was on my screen. Kid was second. Trust me, it'd be beneficial if kid won, because then I could put it in his box that I'm waiting on. But actually, no, I don't want to reopen it. So, Elvira Hancock. That's right. It is Hancock. You'll sound like a bird. Sound like Hancock. God, I love that movie. Fly, Pelican, Fly. My favorite part of the movie right there. Oh, look at the pelicans. Look at the pelicans. Real roots.
Yeah, Dark Backward is done by Adam Riffman, who did
okay,
Detroit,
now you
Rock City, Welcome to Hollywood.
You got a movie to review now, Joel, and you're going to love it.
Some of the reviews say it's like just the filthiest movie they've ever seen.
I'll send you this.
Oh, yeah, Dead Alive from, oh, God, what's the guy, the Lord of the Rings guy? Peter Jackson. That's a real movie right there. I love that movie.
Her womb is so palora. I can have a kid with her. No, trust me. He wanted her. He loved her. Yes, power was the most important thing. But he loved her. He wanted her.
I still think Carlito's Way is better.
Dude, this is why you can't tell people you're a film critic.
Sure, I can.
No,
it's because I've seen all of De Palma's movies. Which maybe nobody else has seen everything he's done. But I've seen his progression of films, and Carlito's Way is a better made movie. It's a better story. Everything about it is better.
No, It's a
Untouchable
problem.
was a better movie too.
It's like saying that they're. It's just like saying, dude, no. They can no. So we've been on for an hour, guys. I hope we didn't. I do like the scene in Carlito's Way in the pool hall at the
Dog Day
beginning.
Afternoon was not De Palma.
What up, Wolf? Wolf, I need to teach you, dude. I spent all that time to do an intro for you. Dude, I think, dude, just go into your computer and type in video editor and it should pop up. And then you just take what I did and you can put them in little squares. And you film yours and then just drop yours and put mine around it. And then it should work. Maybe we can do a StreamYard where I can see your computer programs and help you do it. Don't watch it, kid. Don't. I'm just joking. There's nothing like the beginning, dude. There's nothing like the first. Carlito's Way is just the same thing as any other number 2. I don't know if anyone played the Grand Theft Auto or the Scarface game when it came out on PS4. But what's cool is that or whatever PlayStation it was, it starts off after he gets shot down, right? Scarface, and he lives through it. It's pretty cool. I wish he would have lived. Right, Joel? You know what's funny?
To me, Scarface is way overhyped. It's everybody considers it so great, but it's not even De Palma's best film.
Here's the problem about being a movie critic, Joel. This, or the whole thing. Also, I'm a movie critic from another generation. I'm a 10 years before you movie critic.
But, you know, the very
I was molded by the dark.
criticism is opinion. So
Dude, I was molded.
Everybody has a different opinion.
I was molded by the dark, bro. You were just born into it, or whatever. You're a visitor. Like when you were saying the other day, like we were talking about nothing against you, Joel. I love you, but we were talking about Wonder Woman and what it's like in the 80s. And you're like, yeah, that's not like the 80s. I was thinking how old you were in the 80s. And I'm like, you don't remember the 80s, bro. I do. I was there. I was breakdancing. I was doing all that stupid shit. I was in New York wearing Jordans, worried that someone was going to cut my leg off to get my Jordans back then. Because that was like a thing. People were getting shot over Jordans. I mean, I was doing all the things, you know.
That's the part of the 80s you will not see in Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
But, you know,
they considered 80s a mall. They considered Wonder Woman, they considered the 80s being represented by having malls. Yes, malls were considered, a big thing in the 80s, but dude, like that's what and that might show the writer's age. I don't know how old she is, and I don't have any problem with the writer or the director. I don't have a problem. Actually, dude, I have a problem.
I'll tell you the problem with De Palma. So, for the majority of his early career, all he was trying to do was copy Hitchcock. So that's fine because Hitchcock's one of the greatest directors ever, but the vast majority of those early films were just completely ripping off Hitchcock movies.
You're talking about the way it was filmed.
He started finding his own voice.
You're talking about the way it was filmed.
No, I'm talking about the movies. Dressed to Kill and Body Double and all of those were literally ripped off Hitchcock movies.
Who wrote Scarface?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You're talking about something different. Like the way it's filmed is very Hitchcocky. I understand what you're saying. Like
no, I'm not talking about necessarily Scarface. I'm talking about De Palma's early career.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
I think it took him a long time before he found his own style, and it was actually with gangster films that I think he found more success.
I really like True Romance, which actually was a Quentin Tarantino film, secretly.
He wrote it, but then he sold it.
Wrote it. And I heard that he wants to. Redo it. I thought you're sanitation, not a sanitarian. You should have told him you're a horse. You thought we were a horse.
Is that true? Oliver Stone wrote Scarface?
I don't know why. Yeah, I think so. I don't know why I connect so much to that movie. There's so much in it that I connect with Scarface, right? Through my own life and things that I've done in my past, right? But it's not about that. I don't know if it's about, I don't know if people think Al Pacino did a good job acting in that movie, but I think he did because he portrayed.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He portrayed this character that was hungry after being respected and power, right? Small man complex, shit like that, right? And it reminds me of my father. Now, my father is a totally different person. He's a retired surgeon now, but he was like that. He had that attitude, coming to America and they shit on him, so he had to be the best because he was, had to learn the language and all this shit, right? And so he became the best, and he shit on everybody else, right? And they had that same attitude. When Scarface got pissed, he made a face, right? My dad used to make that face. So there's something about that movie, plus the fact that I was kind of young when I saw it, and I was like, oh, I thought I was doing something wrong. Plus that love of blondes. Like, Christina's brunette. She's not here right now, but like there's this thing. Like in Kill Bill, they said, I always knew that he had a thing for blondes because he was sucking his thumb profusely or whatever like that. That scene where he's talking, it's the same thing. Like I fell in love with blonde, blue, green eyes. I fell in love with power and certain things from that movie. You know what I mean?
But that's a personal connection to the film. That doesn't makes the movie have meaning to you, but that doesn't make the movie itself.
I'd be willing to say the majority of people in here think the same way. My dad's
I'm sure
my dad's not a Cuban refugee, no. But I mean, there was.
I think the thing too with a lot of critics is their perspective is different simply because you have to start watching films with the silent era. There's thousands and thousands of movies from the silent films where before there was, they had to do everything visually because there's no sound. And then you start watching black and white classics, and then you see things from the 30s and 40s and everything affected the film noir and everything affected by World War II. And you get into musicals and then you get into Westerns and then, more modern things, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. You see all of that film, and then you start watching foreign films from all of those same time periods. And you see so much stuff that when I see an 80s gangster movie, I've seen a million things like that before.
Yeah, I can understand.
Scarface might be one of the better 80s
your
gangster
perspective's different. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that what you're saying.
But also, like, I didn't grow up watching Scarface. I saw it when I was an adult already. So some of the maybe the magic, a little bit of the magic, it was already gone because at the time I saw it, it was I was already older. For example, like Star Wars, I saw that when I was a kid. So that will always have such a huge impact on me because I saw it right at the perfect age to be, blown away by it. But if somebody like today, an adult goes back and for the first time sees Star Wars, they might just be like, well, what is this? There's special effects aren't that great. I've seen that story before.
Yeah, I understand. But
so, it's about time period.
We can appreciate not CGI and stuff like that. And
a perfect example for me is, I don't know if you ever saw it. It was the movie The Rocketeer. It is undoubtedly not a great movie, but I saw that at a time when I was a kid and I was getting into those kind of movies. And that movie just blew me away at how cool I thought it was. And so I can never go back and look at that movie and say, oh, well, this is a cheesy 80s, wannabe superhero thing. Now, because when I see it, all I remember is how much fun it was when I was a kid watching that. So depending on the time when you see something, it completely warps your vision of it. But at the same time, other movies that I saw when I was a kid that I thought, oh, this is amazing, I go back and watch it now. I'm like, oh, this is stupid. So yeah, I don't know. Time changes everything, I guess.
I definitely have an attraction to mob movies, gang, like I love The Godfather. I'm Italian, so I have to love it. Godfather 2 is probably my favorite. I even love what is it? All those movies, they're saying it. Casino's exceptional. I absolutely love that movie. I mean, it gets to a point where the last one with Hoffer and all that was still good, but it's like he keeps doing the same freaking movie over and over again. It gets a little bit tiring. But
yeah, that's Scorsese. He's known for those gangster movies, but he can't break out of that. That's all he does.
Blow. Like Goodfellas is good, but like Blow. I enjoyed Blow quite a bit too with Johnny Depp. It brings you back to the cocaine time during Scarface and Pablo Escobar. I love shit like that. I don't know what I guess I love drug dealing movies and power and money, and I don't know like that. But I think they're interesting. I can't remember how old I was when I watched Scarface, but I know I watched it very early. I was young. When did that come out?
That definitely affects things. Like if you see it at the right time, when you're more impressionable or you're just into those kind of things at the time, your surroundings, all of that affects how you view something.
Yeah, and you know what? That's true. Like Narcos is great, but like Kid was saying, or someone said, Monster Squad. Dude, I love that movie because the bad guy, the vampire, Frankenstein, they are the best of the best in regard to makeup and art. It's probably had to do something with Universal. So yeah, I see what
there's a perfect example of a movie that you had to have seen that as a kid to really appreciate it. Because if you
I was
watch
a little bit older,
now for the first time,
I was a little bit older. I wasn't a kid though. I was a little bit older. I probably shouldn't be watching it, but I enjoyed it anyway because of the stuff. But like,
I wish I could go back in time and see 2001: A Space Odyssey when it first came out in the theater. That probably was like
in a
blew
theater.
people away.
Imagine if you could watch it in IMAX and you never knew what IMAX was. So my thing was, my dad, he had a built-in. So in 1980, right? I was like 5 years old. My dad bought this or 81 maybe. I was 6. This giant satellite. Remember back in the day, you had the giant satellites, and you could rotate it, and it would rotate, and it would find all that. They had all of them. They had Cinemax satellite and all that. So I was like a hacker when I was a kid, right? So the controller was huge, but he had locks on everything, right? So when they would go to bed, I would figure out the code, like 9-10 digit codes. It's very interesting because I've been tested in remembering long digits and stuff. I'm really good with numbers, but I figured it out and I would hack it, and the TV room was on the other side of the house. So I would hack it, right? And it was like 2 a.m. and I'm watching bad movies. So like I was watching everything. I saw everything. Even pornographic movies, like that screwed me up bad at a young age. And that was only on satellite, So, but I got to see everything, and it's just something about 80s movies, man. And that is why all the new movies now are trying to recapture that 80s feel, bringing us back to the 1970s, putting us back into the 1980s, Stranger Things and all those things. They're trying to capture what movie magic is because the shit is gone.
Well, I mean, even look at what they're remaking now. Look, they just remade or did a sequel to Bill and Ted's. That's an 80s thing that,
it was bad too.
That at this time, yeah, they're trying to recapture that style.
Yeah, but they brought it. The problem is they brought it to here.
Yeah,
they made it a 2020 movie.
One of the ones that did it right, in my opinion, was Mad Max: Fury Road, because they took an 80s, an idea from the 80s, but they actually brought it to a more modern feel. Like that movie feels like it's a modern thing. So.
Well, that's the thing. It's not hard to do that because it's all about vehicles and dirt. But
they could have made, like look at even Star Wars. They're trying to make it feel like it's made in the 80s. I feel like Mad Max, they did it a better route where they took the same concepts, but they made a movie that feels like it was made in the 2000s.
Well, you can explain the success of Mandalorian, right? You see how it succeeded because they went back and they did it the right way. And
well,
just
like Miller points out, a lot of those directors were people from the 80s. That's why they're trying to recapture that.
I can say this right now. I don't know if this is a positive or negative, but I like Cobra Kai. I fucking really like that show. As soon as I knew season 3 was out, I binged it. Binged the whole thing. And that's present day. Even though there's a lot of stuff that touches with the youth that I'm not really trying to connect with anymore. I have I have Johnny and Danielson that I can still relate to at my age, and they're touching on the old stuff, and it's good. That Stranger Things, Cobra Kai, Mandalorian, there you go. And Stranger Things does a really good job because it's good, dude. Like, they do it right. They really put you back. Now, if you're not from that time, you don't really get put back there. But the thing is, all the youth now is so different, and they don't understand it. And then you have DC.
It makes me wonder, like, do younger audiences watching Stranger Things like it? Do they get
they've got to love it. They have to love it because it connects with them as children, as young teens. That's where they get them there. And they have the graphics and all that. It's good. But it gets us because they connect correctly to the time period, like arcades. And I remember riding my bike, and behind a department store, this guy had another door you could go in, and he had like an underground arcade, right? And like we used to go, and it was like a secret, you know. It's so cool. Like, I don't know. We've just totally went into a whole other area. But I think it's important, and look, this is the difference, I think. I'm not trying to say again, split a difference between my channel and all the rest, but we really talk about all types of shit, don't we? Like, we just go off in tangents, and we share our thoughts with you guys, and you share your thoughts back, and that's what makes this channel so damn good. See, because Wolf is a teacher, right? And it bonds him and his students on another level. It's very interesting. It'd be interesting to see if you start seeing a bunch of karate schools start opening up and shit. I haven't really noticed because of the pandemic, but mark my word, once everyone gets shots, you're gonna see a lot of dojos opening up, dude. You're gonna see seafood, dude. I used to take Kempo karate, right? And dude, this dude, he was like a master, right? He would come out, his gis all torn to shit, and he was very. You would come for your 30-minute appointment, right? And they would put you in a room, and you get your private lesson, and then at the end, everyone would come together, and we would fight and shit like that. But this dude, he used to have this gate by the door, right? When a lower gate, like this low, right? And he would open it, close it, and he would come in, and he'd be like this, dude. Open up, come in, bow, like the whole thing. And then dude, it was so serious, and I never felt comfortable in that damn school. Like, I was okay learning katas and fighting and stuff, but dude, he made me very uncomfortable. The teacher did. But like, oh yeah, Pee-wee's Playhouse. But Pee-wee's Playhouse was always good, but it was definitely wacky. It was definitely another world. It wasn't like touching really on the 80s. It was trying to get like outside of the 80s and be insane, crazy, like the whole thing. But Ace, you take Kempo? That's a good one, man. That's some serious shit. You should watch the movie called what is it called? The Perfect Weapon. I don't know if you've seen The Perfect Weapon, Ace, but watch it. There's a couple of movies called Perfect Weapon, which is one of like Kempo's biggest like real stars. Dude, he messes people up. It's a totally different style, but it's very painful, dude. Like, it's like multiple attacks, like not just one. It was like multiple hits. This dude's like, oh god, I want to show a clip of it so bad. The Perfect Weapon. There you go. People know, bro. Eagle Fang. That's the new dojo name. Evil. Yeah, but they don't want Eagle Fang, but there's going to be some Cobra Kais. They probably can't use those names. Yeah, the Best of the Best movie too. Yeah, that was it. I just recently watched that. It was on. I watched the whole thing.
Have you ever seen Only the Strong? It's where they do capoeira.
I'm sure I have, and I think that's ridiculous. Dude, in a real
you would
fight,
love it, Bill.
I think I've seen it. In a real fight, dude, if someone start doing a cartwheel, that dude's fucked. The first thing I did, kick him in the head. And rip his dick off or something.
Dude, I don't know. Go watch that movie. He kicks some ass.
Dude, you go and you capoeira around me, dude. You're gonna get capped. Capped, I don't know where, but somewhere. I think it's cool. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun idea, capoeira, but I don't want to fight anybody. But I mean, you have too many openings when you're doing flips and shit. The Last Dragon. That's a good. That Bruce Lee one's
I just watched The Raid again. That is a really cool movie.
Raid Redemption, so
yeah.
good. Oh, The Raid, yeah, such a good movie. But yeah, everyone's starting to talk about different movies and stuff. But
Jim Cotta.
I remember that too. Oh, my old lady's home, which means it's time to go. It's been an hour and 20 minutes.
Thank you for having me back on.
Comic Joel. Thank you, Comic Joel. Let me do your exit here. Comic Joel's still here. Anyway, you guys, thanks for hanging out for a little while. And there's no show on my channel tonight. And I'm not sure if there's a show on Comics Elite tonight. I'm supposed to be over there tonight. He hasn't messaged me yet. I'm going to let him do that. I don't want to bother him about it. He's got his own things going. So we will see you guys on the flip side. And thanks again so much for hanging out with the sickness. Peace out.